The year was 2005. I still had a full head of hair. Lionel Messi had just scored his first senior goal. Somebody had uploaded the first ever clip to a small website called YouTube. And somebody else entirely had decided to release a European edition of the ever-popular board game Ticket to Ride. Even now, some 20 years later, it's very rare that you walk into a board game shop without seeing multiple copies of both this game and various other Ticket to Ride variations. And that really begs the question, is it still good? Picture the scene. It's Christmas time, you've eaten far more than you said you were going to, and you just want something to do. Something to stop your uncle from sharing his questionable political views. And that is where Ticket to Ride Europe really shines. It's easy to get to the table. The rules are so simple that even your grandmother could understand. The board is big enough so that even your grandfather can see what's going on. And there's so little downtime in this game that it may even keep the teenagers off their phones. Okay, maybe that last one's a little bit of a stretch. But the point does still stand. The rules of this game, the premise, the thinking involved, they're all so simple that the whole family can join in and the whole family can enjoy it. And this game also has an excellent balance between strategy and luck. It's not a particularly deep strategic game, not by any stretch of the imagination, but there's enough there, there's enough choices going on so that you always feel in control of your own destiny. And at the same time, there's a very healthy amount of luck involved. You need the right coloured cards in order to build your railways. If you're lucky, and very lucky, you could get tickets that have overlapping railways, so you can complete multiple of them at the same time. That balance between strategy and luck is a very important one in any kind of game, and that is one thing that I think Ticket to Ride gets absolutely spot on. Where this game is lacking, in my opinion, is that there is very, very little player interaction. When I was growing up, I loved playing games with my brothers, and of course the most fun part is sabotaging for each of them. That's the most fun part of a game. That's not really possible here. We keep our tickets a very closely guarded secret, and I can't exactly sabotage for other people if I don't know what it is they're trying to do. I can't stop them doing what they want to do because I don't even know what it is they're trying to do. And at the same time, what I'm trying to do is in no way related to what anybody else is trying to do. I'm simply doing what my tickets are telling me to do. And apart from that, there's one other big thing that I really don't like about this game. You may remember me saying this earlier, this very same video. And that is where Ticket to Ride Europe really shines. It's easy to get to the table. An excellent point, very well made. Especially by somebody so devilishly handsome. But I wouldn't be excited to see this game brought to the table. If somebody suggested to me, hey, let's play Ticket to Ride Europe, my reaction would be, alright. Excitement in a game can come from multiple sources. It could come from executing a perfectly well laid out strategy. But this game is so simple that that's not really possible. It could be from sabotaging your opponent, but again, that doesn't really exist here. Or it could be from setting up one move, hoping that nobody blocks you, and then being able to execute your master plan. But the thing is, in this game, even if somebody does block you, you can just put down a station and then carry on as before. So all of this really begs the question, is it still good? It's okay. It's not a bad game. It's not. It's just not a particularly good one either. If you want to keep the family engaged and playing together, I would strongly recommend a game like Castle Panic, where you have to defend a castle in the middle of a table from various monsters that are attacking from all directions. Or even a game like Flashpoint Fire Rescue, where you're playing the role of firefighters and you have to rush into a burning building and save some victims. Or if cooperation isn't your bag, there's a game like Walk the Plank, for example, where you're playing pirates and you're trying to push each other off a ship. Or even Cash and Guns, where you're playing gangsters and you get to put foam guns in people's faces as you try and take more and more of the loot. That level of player interaction is way, way beyond what you'll ever get from Ticket to Ride. That is way beyond beating somebody to a little bit of train track that you didn't even know that they were fighting for. I would give this game a score of 3 out of 5 bananas. It's not a bad game, as I say, but it's not a particularly good one either. I'd really like to know what you guys think, though. Do let me know down in the comments if you enjoy this game, or if you don't, let me know as well. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I've been Board Game Bananas, and take care, good luck, and enjoy. Bye.